up, YouTube? It's your girl Queen M, and I'm back with another video. And today I'll be telling you guys about my pregnancy experience. I call it a 3-in-1. Without further ado, you guys, let's get into the video. What's up, guys? I am back, and as you see, I am back with my handsome baby boy, Dennis Jr. I call him Chunky Butt. So if you hear me call him Chunky Butt throughout the video, that's what I call him, and he really likes it. So yeah, that's what I call him. As you can see right now, he's occupied watching the TV show I got on for him on Netflix, and he watching the TV show that I got on him on Netflix. So if you can hear the TV show in the background, I do apologize. I tried cutting it down so y'all won't be able to hear it as much in the video, but loud enough where he still can hear it, so he can watch it and it can keep him occupied. But anywho, the first part of my pregnancy that I will be talking about is how I found out I was pregnant. On one Friday, my fiance was like, "Babe, do you want Mexican?" and stuff like that. I was like, "Yeah, we can get Mexican for tonight." So he went and picked it up, and he brought it home, but he ended up leaving and stuff because he was with his homeboy. What are you doing? He trying to stick my whole hand in his mouth apparently. But yeah, so he left with his homeboy. So I'm at home. I tried one bite of the Mexican food and I spit it right out. It was nasty. I couldn't stand the taste of the cheese and none of that. So I called my fiance upset and stuff talking about the food, and he was like, "Well, the Mexican don't make their cheese like how they used to." He said they usually make it thick, but now it's thin and kind of watery and stuff like that. I was like, okay, maybe that was it. Maybe that was the problem. So I took another bite. It came right back up, and I started crying and got real upset. So I kind of put some thought to it, and I was like, I couldn't get drunk at the bar. I kept peeing it out. The food don't taste right to me no more. I'm crying over food, which I really normally don't do. I'm sleeping throughout the day and everything else. So I texted my fiance. I was like, "Can you stop by Walmart and pick up me a pregnancy test? Get the one with 2 in the box." And he was like, "Yeah." So he came back home with the pregnancy test. So he's sitting in the living room with his homeboy, and I'm in the bathroom shaking and nervous and everything else because I'm finna take a pregnancy test. So I peed in a little shot cup and stuck the pregnancy test in there because I thought it was better doing that than me peeing on it and stuff like that, especially if I was gonna take more than one. So I stuck it in there, and then I sat it down, and I only waited. It say wait for a good 3 minutes, but I say I only waited for 1 minute. It didn't even take long. It was like pregnant, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god. So my eyes getting watery, getting teary. I'm starting to shake. My hands starting to shake. I'm getting nervous. So I took the other one. It didn't take nothing but a minute. It was like pregnant. I was like, what in the world? I am actually pregnant, you guys. So I'm in there soaking it all in. Ooh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm in there soaking it all in and stuff. So I called my fiance to the bedroom because he was in the living room with his homeboy. So I called him to the bedroom and I was like, "Babe, I'm pregnant." And so his reaction, oh my gosh, you guys, his reaction, I don't know why he reacted like that, but he did. But the first thing that came out his mouth was yank. Yank? Come on now, really? But yeah, his first reaction was he said yank and started laughing and smiling, and he just happy and everything. I'm happy, but I'm also crying and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. But anywho, I had told him and stuff. I didn't tell nobody right then and there, and when I took the pregnancy test, the only person I told was my little sister, Samantha. Once again, in the previous video, I always tell her everything. She was the only one that I told that I had took the pregnancy test and stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, but I'm not going to officially say I'm pregnant until I go to the doctor and make a doctor appointment and confirm that I'm actually pregnant. So then that following Monday came, I had an appointment. I went in to the appointment. I took an appointment up in Prattville at the pregnancy center in Prattville. So they come to find out, I'm already shaking and nervous because I'm waiting on them to come. I'm like, okay, I peed and everything. I'm waiting on them to sit here and tell me the results. Like, they already taking forever and all that type of stuff. So then, all I hear outside the door and stuff, folks screaming like, yay, oh my gosh, she's pregnant, da, da, da. And I'm like, what? But I'm thinking they talking to somebody else because another girl had came in there. So then they came in there smiling. They all smiling, cheesing and stuff. So I'm saying, you're pregnant, this and that type of stuff. And then that's when they went down to, they went into details about everything. And they told me that I was 5 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And I was shocked because I was like, I literally just came from the bar and stuff. But I see why now, why I was drunk and went, you okay? You burping? And I see why well, the food didn't taste right to me and stuff. So, yeah. So, that's how I found out I was pregnant. And then, once I found that out, I had called my mom and told my mom. I had called my grandma. Then I was gonna call my sister and them. But by the time I get to tell my sister and them that I'm pregnant, here go my mama. She told everybody already that I was pregnant and everything else. I was like, Jesus Christ, you beat me to it. These are my news. Let me share my own news. I love my mama to death, but Jesus Christ, you tell some news like that, she take it and run with it because that's exactly what she did. As soon I was like, I literally just got off the phone with my mama and called my sister. Literally, just got off the phone with my mama and called my sister. By the time my sister answered that phone, she already said, oh, I already know. I said, how you know I'm pregnant? She was like, Mom. And I was like, really? And I called my grandma and them. Everybody was excited to find out that I was pregnant and stuff. So, yeah. So then, me and my fiance, we was just in there talking about, like, we was just conversing, like, what we gonna do and everything else, how we gonna get everything situated. And I was just, like, still in shock that I'm pregnant. I really got a human being inside of me. But I couldn't see our baby once I found out I was pregnant because I was only 5 weeks. And she was like, I have to wait till I'm at least 8 weeks pregnant and stuff like that. So I had a 9-week checkup back to them and stuff. And I did an ultrasound and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, he was really up inside of me. I really had a human being living inside of me. I was like really shocked. But anywho, yeah, so that's the story on how I found out I was pregnant. I'll get back to y'all on the next part. Bye. What's up, YouTube? Your girl is back, and as you can see, I no longer have my baby boy with me. I'm not too long just put him to sleep. I'm watching him on the baby monitor as we speak. But anywho, back to like I was saying. Okay, so part 2 is going to be my pregnancy experience. I really had a tough pregnancy experience. Everything was not peaches and cream and stuff like that. Like, I had really bad morning sickness. I literally had morning sickness all day long from by the time I wake up, by the time I go to sleep. I had to keep going in and out the hospital, getting IV fluids because I was dehydrated because it was hard for me to keep water down. Until my doctor prescribed me Zofran. She didn't have no choice but to prescribe me Zofran because she prescribed me promethazine and all the other type of pills, but I couldn't take them because they was pills and I couldn't swallow nothing. I couldn't keep nothing down. So she gave me Zofran, and that pill dissolves under my tongue, so it helps me keep the medicine down to actually help. So that really helped me through my nausea. What else? I was real bad on being under my fiance while I was pregnant. Like, I had to be under his skin 24/7. Everywhere he went, I had to go. Like, I was there. The only place I didn't go was the restroom. But other than that, I literally had to do everything, like, with him. Everywhere he went, I went. He was just going to the gas station. Oh, I'm coming. Let me put my shoes on. I'm coming right behind you. Like, I had to be close to him while I was pregnant. Even though I had to stay close to him, like, he was always getting on my nerves. Like, it could be just the small little annoying stuff. Like he could be sitting there poking me and stuff, and I'd be like, why are you poking me? Like, leave me alone. Like, you bother me. Like, I'm already, then all of a sudden I'm already irritated because he's been poking me and stuff, and he'll keep bothering me nonstop and stuff. Like, but I loved him to death. I had to be near him everywhere he went. My cravings was my first trimester. I craved fruits, like, and the only fruits I craved was grapes, strawberries, and cherries. Like, those was the only fruits that I would eat. I craved pineapples as well, but I couldn't eat them because they was like, pineapples thin out your cervix and stuff like that. So I didn't eat the pineapples. Like, in the beginning I did, but I stopped. So I was just craving grapes, strawberries, and cherries. I had to have that. During my second trimester, I craved a lot of cheese. Like, everything I eat, it had to be like, I just wanted cheese. I would not eat nothing else. The only thing I would eat was if it had cheese on it. So everything had to be cheese. Then if it was cheese, it had to be extra cheese because I was just craving a lot of cheese. And no, I wasn't constipated. I was shocked that I wasn't constipated, but I ate a lot of cheese. And then during my third trimester, I craved spicy stuff, so I basically ate like a lot of jalapeno peppers and hot sauce, and I ate hot sauce and jalapeno peppers with anything. I didn't care what it was. It didn't even have to belong on there. It probably didn't even go. I still ate it, and it was good. Oh, and I also ate pickles and Kool-Aid. I had craved pickles and Kool-Aid as well. But I enjoyed majority of it, even though I had like bad morning sickness and stuff. Like, I really did enjoy it. It was real, like, it was the best experience I had, even though it was a crazy one in the beginning of it and stuff. But it was good and everything. Everything turned out good. I loved his little kicks. Oh my God, he used to kick me so much. Like, he would not kick me throughout the day at all. Like, every now and then, like in the morning and stuff. But at night, he'll wait till like late at night, like around 12, and he'll just get the kicking. I literally got a video of him just kicking his feet. But he was just literally just sitting there kicking and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, and I struggle to sleep and stuff. When I was sleeping, yes, it was very uncomfortable for me. So I had a pregnancy pillow, but I still had to cuddle up with my fiance. I had to stay near him for some reason. I don't know why. Even though he got on my nerves, I had to stay near him and stuff. I wasn't as big as I thought I was. I thought I was gonna show more because I'm small, so I thought my stomach was gonna be big. But actually, my stomach wasn't that big. It didn't get big till towards the end. I wasn't that big. I didn't weigh nothing but 153 by the time I went into labor. I didn't weigh that much because I had morning sickness real bad, so it was hard for me to eat. So I wasn't gaining weight. I was losing weight. I didn't start gaining weight till towards the end of my pregnancy, that was a bummer, but I was happy that I was able to gain some weight. So I knew for a fact that, okay, I'm making my baby eating, he's getting his nutrients that he needs and everything else. I really wanted a girl, but it ended up being a boy. I'm still blessed though, because God said I needed a boy, because that's what he gave me. I'm very blessed and so happy that I have him. I'm trying to think of something else about my experience. I really don't have much left to say about my experience, but towards the end, I ate a lot of pineapples, and I had drunk raspberry tea and bounced on the exercise ball to help my cervix and stuff like that, and thin my cervix out and stuff. But yeah, that's the end of my pregnancy experience. So catch y'all in a little bit. What's up, you guys? I am back, and this is the last final part of my pregnancy experience story time. So this part is basically labor and delivery. This is the good and juicy part, because the way I went into labor, you guys would not even believe what
happened and how I went to labor. So I'm finna get into it because it's so juicy, y'all. Oh my God. I'm not gonna go really into details because I'm not gonna put too much information out. I'm just gonna throw out bits and pieces of it so y'all can understand what went on and how I went into labor, and stuff like that. Okay, so basically I went to my last doctor appointment, which I didn't know was gonna be my last, but ended up being my last doctor appointment. And at that doctor appointment, she told me I was weighing 153. She said that his heart rate was 150. He was healthy and everything. He's kicking, moving, he doing good. My belly measurement was 36 centimeters. Oh, she checked my cervix and she said I was dilated 1 centimeter. I didn't even know I was already dilated, but she was like, I dilated 1 centimeter. And she said it's a possibility that he can come November the 2nd. He was due November the 9th. But she said I was dilated 1 centimeter. So she was like, it's a possibility that he's going to come November the 2nd. So I'm like, okay, he's coming November the 2nd. I was already just kind of nervous and scared. I'm like, holy matrimony. Like, it's literally November 2nd next week. Like, literally next week. Whew, I was so nervous. I was like, okay, this is how I gotta get myself together, stuff like that. So I went and called my mama and told my mama that I was dilated 1 centimeter, and then she was like, oh, he can come anytime soon and this and all that stuff. And I was like, I know. And I was already scared and nervous. But so I was like literally scared and nervous. So yeah, so after that, so after that, later on that night, we went to a Halloween party. It was my other friend. She threw a Halloween party for her birthday. This one is good. Okay, so we at the Halloween party. We chilling and everything else. Everybody see, you know, I'm pregnant, so I'm just sitting down on the couch, just sitting there watching everybody else. I'm still enjoying myself and stuff like that. But I'm sitting there watching everybody else. They enjoy themselves partying and stuff like that. My fiance outside with his homeboys. They chilling stuff. I'm inside sitting on the couch, stuffing my face as usual, pregnant. But yeah, stuffing my face stuff like that. So then push come to shove, the party ended, and by the time the party ended, we stayed a little bit back. So we helped clean up the mess that was left and stuff like that. You know, me, I'm in my last trimester and I'm due anytime soon. So I'm in my cleaning phase. So I'm in the help cleaning and stuff. So we in there cleaning stuff. Then let's just say, I'm not gonna go into details on too much about what happened, but let's say a whole lot of drama went down, and it was like a whole lot of arguing and fights and stuff like that. And I sat there and watched the stuff all fold, and me being in the state I was in, I was stressed. I started stressing out because of the fights. And I'm pregnant and the fights broke out and everything else. But I was like, I'm cool, I'm calm. I was like, I didn't think I'm going in labor. So after all that drama went down, so I'm not gonna go into details on a respectful level. You feel me? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So anywho, after that done calmed down and stuff like that, we talking about going to Waffle House and stuff like that. But we wasn't in the mood to do none of that because of what had happened and stuff like that. So we ain't get home. We ain't leave our friend's house until like 5 something in the morning. We ain't get home till 6. Mind you now, we been there since, I say we got there around like 8, a little after 8, because her party started at 8. So I said we got there a little after 8. And boy, when I tell you, I was tired. I was so tired because we got home late. We went to bed. Okay, go to bed. I wake up, I say around about, I woke up around about 10 in the morning. Yeah, I woke up around 10 in the morning because I had to go to the bathroom and I'm hurt. But I'm thinking it's Braxton hits because I'm like, I'm hurt, but it don't hurt. So I'm like, okay, them Braxton hits. So I go use the bathroom, I pee. Okay, go back, lay in bed. I can't go to sleep because I'm hurting and I'm trying to lay down, but I can't get comfortable because I'm hurting real bad. But it was manageable. Like, it was no hurt to where, oh my God, I can't stand it, blah blah blah. It was like I was able to handle it. Like, yeah, I'm hurting, but it was like a period cramp. Like, it was not that bad. But yeah, so I get back up, go use the bathroom. I'll go back and lay down. I get back up and use the bathroom again. But this time I use the bathroom, I see like it was my mucus plug, but it wasn't like the whole thing. It was just a little bit of it. So I was like, I think my mucus plug gonna come out, but I ain't think nothing of it. So I went back to sleep, and I woke back up, and I had to pee again. And then by the time I peed again, I had when I had wiped myself up, my mucus plug came out and everything, and I was like, oh my God. But it didn't came all out at once. It was like coming out, and like every time I wiped myself, it would come. I was like, oh my God. So by the time my mucus plug came out, I don't know if it was God or what, but my mom called and I told her, she was like, you going in labor, you need to get to the hospital, you going in labor. I said, Mom, no, I'm not going to labor. It's just my mucus plug. I'm not going to labor. I said, just because my mucus plug came out doesn't mean I'm going to labor. She was like, no, you need to go take your butt to the hospital. She was like, where Hunter at? And I was like, he's right here laying in bed. She said, can Hunter hear me? I said, yeah, you on the speakerphone, but he sleep. She was like, Hunter, get up and take my baby to the hospital. She going in labor. She need to get to the hospital right now. So Hunter jumped up and left the bed, and I'm like, oh my God. We didn't have the hospital bag. We ain't had no bags packed or nothing. Like, I was like, oh my God. So I'm literally trying to pack the bag and stuff like that. I didn't even pack us no clothes. I just packed wears and stuff like that, and socks and stuff. And I packed my baby whole bag. I packed all his clothes, stuff like that. And then we left. Got to the hospital by 12:30. I checked in by 12:30. When I got in the room, she was like, I'm dilated 5 centimeters, and I told my mom, and then I asked her, can I get the pain medicine? But she was like, I'm too far dilated to get the pain medicine. She was like, do you want the epidural? I said, no, I'm going natural. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. So, okay, by the time we get up to the labor and delivery room, and I get set on the bed and stuff, I told her I feel like I need a push. She checked me. She said, you dilated 8 centimeters. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm just at 5. So she was like, you're at 8 centimeters. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think I need a push. I got to push. She was like, don't push. Let me check you and stuff like that. I was like, okay. She checked me. She said, you dilated 9 centimeters. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't hold it no more. I got to poop. I said, I think I got to poop. No, I think I got to push. I got to push. I can't hold it. I got to push. She was like, okay, hold on. Let me check you to see if your water broke or this and all this type of stuff. And she checked. She was like, you're dilated 9.5 centimeters. I said, oh my God, just go get the doctor and stuff like that. She would ask me what my pain level was from 1 to 10. I'll say my pain level through all that labor, doing it natural and stuff like that. My pain, it was like a 7. I'll give it a 7. It wasn't that bad. It went to an 8 when I started dilating to like 9 centimeters, but it went back down to a 7 when I started pushing and stuff. So yeah, so by the time I was 9.5 centimeters, I said, you need to call the doctor, tell him to come on and tell him like I'm ready to get this over with. Tell him to come break my water or something. She was like, okay, I'm finna call him. She called him up something. So he said, we need to wait. I said, oh my God, I can't wait. I need to push. As soon as I said I need to push, I said, oh my gosh. That nurse said, what did you do? I said, my water broke. That's when my water broke. And it went everywhere. And then that's when I started pushing. I couldn't wait no more. I didn't wait on the doctor to come in or nothing. I wasn't waiting on nobody. I started pushing. That nurse was right. And I appreciate that nurse because she was right there. And she started counting and told me to push because I wasn't holding him no more. He was ready to come out. So he came out. He came out with his eyes open. He wasn't crying. He didn't start crying until they started cleaning him up and stuff like that. But he came out with his eyes open and stuff. He was ready to come out. I did get stitches. He did rip me. I did get stitches. And the part, I was also scared in the middle of me pushing because I say it only took me a good 5 to 6 pushes for him to get out. when I started pushing and stuff and the doctors came, he was like, our son heart rate is dropping, so you either gonna have to give us one good push or we gonna have to push him back in, and then you gonna have to C-section. So I was like, oh no, I looked at my fiance. I was finna cry. I was like, nope, I'm not finna cry. I put all my anger, all my sadness, all my tears and everything in that one push, and I pushed to him. I did not scream at all throughout me delivering my baby until the end, when there was like his heart rate dropped because I was mad. So that's when I started screaming. But he came out good. Everything was good and everything. But yeah, he came out weighing 6 pounds and 6 ounces. Last doctor appointment, as I said in the previous video, that he went to was in January. He was weighing 12 pounds and 3 ounces, and he's only 3 months. October 29, 2022. He came out at 2:16 p.m. I was in active labor for only 2.5 hours. I did good. I was only in active labor for 2.5 hours. I did real good. So yeah, that's basically my pregnancy experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will drop some photos of my baby boy at the end of this video so y'all can see him when he first came out and him now and stuff like that. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Me communicate. We doing this together. Work with me, I work with you. You feel me? But yeah, once again, it's your girl Queen M, and she out. Bye.